Hello and welcome, Snake here. Welcome in an army composition videos, and today I'm bringing you a Tomb King's Khemrian Warsphinx army. That was probably the beloved doomstack by Legend, because he really liked Warsphinx. And I do like them too. I'm going against two army of Lizardmen. It's maxed difficulty. I'm not looking for an amazing challenge. It's really hard to find like 4 stacks to fight. So I'm going 2 stacks versus my 1. I have guys pretty low leveled, so I'm not gonna cast a lot of spells. I'm not gonna buff anything. The important part for the Lord was, of course, reanimate. So Lizardman, 2 stacks. Nothing serious, 1 wizard, but I mean, it's not a wizard, yeah. Skink Chief, yeah, they don't have a wizard. Okay. They have Bastillodon. Yeah, let's go. Like I said, I'm looking for some kind of challenges, but sometimes it's just hard to find. Oh, it's a sea encounter, so my favorite sea encounter map. Warsphinx, they have option to shoot something in the air. And it's quite good. It's not very heavy on armor piercing, but it's still good to shoot Usually the flying unit doesn't have a lot of armor, so base missile damage is good enough. I think Coatl might be a, exception. So the missile here is decent. Plus reload time is quite low, 4.7. Armor piercing 31, so it's still very good. And base 69. 69. And 200 of this. I think there are skeletons sitting on the Warsphinx, yeah. So there's skeletons sitting here, and that's why they're shoot. So you can... And with speed 68, yeah, it's a little bit difficult, but you can kite something. Which is quite nice, not gonna lie. Okay, so this is gonna be group 2. This is gonna be group 1 with a Lord, because he's also on a Warsphinx. You're gonna be group 2. Very important Necrotech, because he does offer some kind of buffs. Like, where is it? Missile resistance for Necrotech? I should have 2 Necrotechs for this army, and put 1 in each group. So once you fight, you get the benefits, which is armor missile resistance and, armor piercing weapon damage plus 6% and melee attack. So that would be way better. And of course, a wizard. To be honest, a wizard here is not really needed. I would say wizard here is... it's always nice to have a wizard, but it's obsolete. Okay. So there is army coming here. Oh, this map is really grim looking. Yeah, so I'm gonna hide my units. Yeah, let's go through this. Because I want them to spawn. Since it's only 2 armies. Let's go. And they're not the fastest. That's really a problem. And boom, immediately we're gonna have to fight, right? No. Okay, we had some... Oh, we're hidden now. Oh, we were hidden, okay. Because we were behind the mountain. And these guys are coming immediately after us. Oh, man. Stegadon, okay. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to turn off the attack, the missile attack, okay? Because I don't want to shoot them, because if I shoot them, they are immediately triggered. And it does hurt, okay? Sometimes when you tell them to attack, they immediately start shooting, so... one Stegadon versus a couple of Warsphinx, of course it doesn't stand a chance. But look, the Stegadon has 41 melee attack only. Melee defense. And they still lack of oomph. Okay, these are not attacking, okay. I can heal them in the meantime. Because I really want them to trigger together. Because there was some kind of problem. I know often the main army sits and doesn't move, which is weird. So I want them to back off for a moment. Yeah, they're not the greatest when it comes to hitting these guys, because, yeah, they hit him a couple of times. But look, yeah, it's probably it's the routing method that gives them, you know, and they trigger the shooting, and here we go, okay. Because, yeah, they are triggered, but the other army is not, I think. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to attack them. And while this, I'm going to try to kite. My hero is yeah, they are standing still. For some stupid reason. So I'm gonna be just nice and cast a spell. Ooh, it's really close, okay. Okay, triggered. No, Jesus. Like I said, the magic here, it's okay to use in blobs because, you know, a vortex spells are amazing when you have a bunch of single entities grouped up. Okay, I'm going to use it to heal him a little bit, yeah. Let's see what they're gonna do with the Warsphinx. He's fastest, that's why he's the first in line. Yeah, the missile here, not doing the wonderful job. But the charge already does. Yeah, the collision attack here is massive. Collision attack is going to F up. Why they're still not doing anything? Okay, let's trigger this. I'm not sure if that was a good idea, but let's go. Oh, come on! Yeah, Necrotech is a problematic here because he's quite passive. I mean, he's quite fast and he's charging first. See, another armored unit and... Let's see, the collision attack. Not that great when it comes to collision, but it can do something. It's not that bad. Could be worse. Okay, Coatl should be priority. And that's what you do with this army. You build a blob, and then you vortex. And vortex is doing nothing. I love that. But the Coatl doesn't really stand a chance. But fear not, there is a second one. Okay, I'm going to cast a spell on something that can shoot, so it weaken them. massive blob. Because they're all fighting at blob, the bonus from necrotex are working. Okay, and let's go with the vortex. Overcast it, so it's gonna do a lot more damage. And like I said, that's the beauty of having SEMs, because they can do a lot. But there is not much space here for a wizard, so wizard here is the it's really vulnerable here. I could try to go... Yeah. There is a low chance my wizard will do something, but let's try. Oh, it does fight, okay. Okay, there is some kind of chaos. Yeah, some of them are dying. Because, yeah, they're shooting us like they want. Come on. Now I need to group up to you guys so I can heal you. Croxy guards are beating up, but it's fine. Okay, finally group up. Let's go. And I can use emergency heal. Because Necrotech has 2 of them. It's not a lot. I mean, it's better than anything, right? Okay, he killed a lord. Holy crap. Oh, please don't tell me you're giving up already. And this is just amazing for another spell. I am not going to cast it, because that will be immediately win. These are constructs, so they don't rout. They crumble. Which is super annoying. "25 seconds more." Yeah, there should be some kind of... the blob here is just tempting, but no. Another emergency heal, and you need it the most. Group up. Group up. It's really hard to group up with so many massive monsters, but it's doable. Uh-oh. And as you can see, that wasn't like a big deal. Didn't have opportunity to kite anything. Come on. Okay, now since they're running, I can cast that. Look at the collision. Oh, yeah. There is no collision because they're trying to attack it. Kinda disappointed with the result, because despite all, they didn't do that much. Yeah, they're not gonna chase them, come on. And now I can either focus on chasing them down or healing them, because it's quite important to group them up once or twice more to heal it. So I guess the wizard can run down some units, and some of the units that are fully healed, I guess. But that's about it. Time for group up, because this is something you're going to have to do constantly. If you have item that reduce the cooldown, a channeling staff or something that when you press it you reduce cooldowns, that's a big win, because it's gonna help you use the regen often. And that's the whole fight. They did not disappoint when it comes to damage. Decent. Each of them did a decent job. And it's a tier 5 unit. You have to remember, it's gonna take you some time, because each Warsphinx is pretty much a settlement. More or less, because necrotechs can increase by 1. There are some technologies, not technologies, there are talents from legendary lords that you can increase capacity. But overall, let's say I had to build like 15-ish, 14-ish tier 5 settlements. So this is super late game. Super late game army. Definitely fun. Like this army just got beat it to shit. It's really fun army. It's simple. You send it and it should perform relatively okay. But you need to think about healing them, so there is some concern. It's not like auto battler where you send them and they do everything by themselves, including healing. They don't have any kind of miracle abilities that can heal them, so you do need to think about it. This does not give them any kind of benefits. They don't get any replenishment at the end, so it's crap. That's why I would go for either this or this.
Let the living live.
And yeah, it's fun. It's definitely simple. Simplicity here is king.
Victory.
Simplicity change everything. You don't have to do much.
Find my harem.
Like I said, tier 5, very good unit. No problem to use, and I had that. So they have all the benefits from tier rank 7 abilities. Most of them had. There was like 5 that didn't have it. So very good stats, very good life. Monsters, they're monsters to kill stuff. Highly, highly recommended. But like I said, it takes some time to build it, but you are going to have fun with it. You're gonna enjoy your, late game army that pretty much crush everything. And that was 2 armies I came out of without any problems, so if I would go for more, absolutely easy. But of course, lightning strike is always good to have, just in case you're fighting dark elves, because dark elves here could do a lot of harm. Armor piercing, missile. That's why second necrotech would be essential to replace one of Warsphinx and put a necrotech, split army in 2, and then you can do something. But remember, the necrotech and wizard are the weak part of this army. And if you lasted that long, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like what I do. Highly recommend check my other videos. In the meantime, tell me, is there an army you're interested in I didn't cover? Or maybe there is a doomstack you like to use, but you don't think it's groundbreaking yet it's fun? Tell me about it. Just tell me what it has to be in an army. I will build it, and I can try. I will try it for you. In the meantime, till the next time, take care and bye bye.